Deputy Secretary General, Kenya National Union of Teachers. Today we have come to grace over the elections at KNUT Garissa branch, which has been carried out very peacefully, and we thank the teachers of Garissa for having organized themselves early enough so that the elections went on smoothly. Many concerns have been raised, but a major concern that we want to give that is very current is on the issue of the next CBA for the period 2021-2025. We know that the last CBA is coming to an end, and it had a lot of challenges. And I want to believe that the challenges that CBA had, the last CBA, has been a learning experience for us as a union, and also for Teacher Service Commission, so that it forms the basis of the next CBA. In the next CBA that is covering the period 2021-2025, we have already given a proposal as the union, Kenya National Union of Teachers. We have given our proposal to the Teacher Service Commission on what we expect, both monetary and non-monetary proposals. When we talk about monetary, we are talking about salary increment of allowances, and anything that touches on finances. Non-monetary are other aspects of the CBA. We have given our proposal to the Teacher Service Commission. The other day, we had not received any response from the TSC, and we were very concerned because this CBA is coming to an end by June 30th. So we were very concerned because we had not received a response. But TSC has written to us, and they have said that the proposal is still being studied by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission so that they can give their input. We are now telling the Salaries and Remuneration Commission to hasten up their steps, because already other departments and the Ministry of Education, they have already started giving their budget proposals, so that in the budget that will be read in the month of June, it captures the proposals of all the other departments. So we don't want TSC to be left out, because this CBA should start, the new CBA should start operating by 1st of July 2021. And we want the CBA captured and covered within the proposals that the TSC will give. So we are telling SRC to hasten their steps so that we can see the proposals they are giving, so that maybe the offers they are giving, so that we can give a counter proposal if need be. Or we can sit down now as parties, the Teacher Service Commission and the Kenya National Union of Teachers, so that we can look at the CBA, so that we can have a transition, a smooth transition from the ending CBA to a new CBA. So what we are telling the Teacher Service Commission now is that we need to sit down. Let us forget about the wars that we had before. The wars will not help us. It has never helped any teacher. We are professional as teachers, and Teacher Service Commission is a professional organization. Let us handle our issues professionally, without bringing in issues of politics or without bringing in issues of individual differences. We want to handle issues professionally, and that is why we want that room, so that we can sit down and talk about the next CBA, which should be signed anytime soon, even before the end of the month of March, so that we have our teachers covered, so that they can already project the gains that they are going to get come the next CBA.
Thank you so much. There's
danger that is being caused based on the lull period that was out of the first COVID-19 holiday that the student almost stayed home for 1 year. And these students have interacted with a lot of things, because when they are not in school, they are in the community. In the community, others have even become thugs. They joined thug groups, others joined peer groups, which were very bad in terms of using drugs and all those kind of things. Others even maybe got married within that period. And so as they were coming back, it was very important that the stakeholders within the sector, education sector, come together, they sit down, and they see how to mitigate the challenges. We have seen students burning their institutions. Others, they have been attacking their teachers. The solution is not to force the teachers to stay in the schools, because if they are burning their dormitories, how are we not sure that they will also burn the houses of the teachers in the school and the families of the teachers? So the Ministry of Education should call the stakeholders, let us sit down and even scientifically look at ways in which we can mitigate to ensure that there is peace in our schools, because the situation is so warranting. Even the local administration, in terms of internal security, should come in and help, so that we come up with a lasting solution.
In a nutshell.
But the happy thing I want to say is now the exodus is not as it was before, because relatively peace has come to the northeastern area. And we want to pray that that peace continues, because teachers who are non-locals, they have really liked to teach here. Personally, I have a cousin who is still teaching here despite the challenges. They really like this place. So we want to thank the locals for the security that they have given, and such that when TSC now recruits, If that security will improve, then the locals can, then our locals can come back and teach here.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And we tried to ensure that we had a policy that was COVID-19 protocol, following the protocol. And that policy, we developed it early enough such that the proposals and the nominations were not being done on the floor. They were being done 3 days earlier. So when we were coming here, the people who had already filled the nomination forms with their proposers and seconders are the ones who are now bona fide to vie today. And having checked through the list, I think the confidence that the Garissa teachers had on their former officials, and also the challenges that they have functioned, that is the challenges that the branch functioned through the previous term, the teachers of Garissa just saw it that they should give them another chance so that they can serve. And a majority of them have come back, which is a good sign that the teachers love their union. Even those who purportedly were removed from the register, they have come. That shows that if they actually had left on their own, then they would not have come. But the indicator is very clear that they came because they love their union and they want to come back to their union. So the nominations were...
Daniel Kakuti. I'm the one who is in charge of this election. The teachers have conducted themselves in a disciplinary manner. We have, in their presence, we have followed all the rules recommended. As per the rule, the elections were to, the candidates, that is the nomination was to be done 3 days prior to the date today. All that was followed and done. COVID-19 protocols have been followed. And as all of you have seen, including the teachers themselves, have seen everything was open and fair and free. That is why you have seen no one is complaining. If there was any irregularities or any problem, the teachers themselves could have aired their views of complaint. But up to this minute, all of us, we have seen that there's no one who is complaining or either having any question. The seats have been elected unopposed. I want to say how many of them which have new members, but I will say all of them have been unopposed. Majority of them, few of them are the previous officials who are occupying the office. Yeah.
Today was a very interesting day. It is always marked after every 5 years once. Teachers were coming to elect their leaders, and I am very thankful with my team. We were re-elected back. That's an assurance that at least what we did for the last 5 years was very positive, and we are thanking the teachers for that. Another question? It's giving us hardship, and we don't take that for granted. We thank the government for that. However, there is also another problem that is posed to the teachers, that is insecurity. As you know, this is an insecurity-prone area. Al-Shabaab is always attacking our teachers. It is not one, twice, or thrice that a teacher has fallen on such circumstances. And still, our students and our children still want to be taught. And teachers will still be posted there. As I speak to you, some of them have still come from that area. So we are saying, now that teachers have felt the threat, can the government look into that so that at least they consider these teachers to give them risk allowance? Yeah?
The question...
Exodus, yes, we said teachers did not voluntarily leave. It is a question that was posed to them. It is a threat for their life. And I said earlier, life has no spare. It is not first, once, or twice, or thrice a teacher has a fallen victim. And because of that, we felt that there is no need for a teacher to be in an insecure area. Although TSC took it unilaterally by posting out teachers who were in township like Garissa, but those teachers who were in far-fetched areas, those areas which is closer to the border, we are not going to accept those teachers to be posted there until the security is built and the security is okay.